As a video editor who has worked with businesses that were making 8 figures all the way down to businesses who are just starting out, I'm going to tell you something that a lot of business owners miss out on, and that is aligning your branding with your video content. Also, this is a whole series that I'm doing on outsourcing your video content, so don't forget to subscribe. So the first thing is making sure your brand identity is clear. So knowing your brand's personalities, your values, and what message you're trying to put out into the world. This is going to be the very first step and the basis of everything else that I say. The next thing that you're going to want to do is create a style guide. Now, a style guide is basically something that has your brand colors, your logos, the elements that represent your brand. Now, you can actually create this on Canva, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to do that if you don't know how to. But it's nice to have this in a document so that you can actually send it to the people or the freelancers that you work with, like your video editors, your graphic designers, and such. Now, I actually had a graphic designer help me with mine a few years back because I needed help. Now, I will tell you that if you get a really good graphic designer to do this, it will literally last for years. And then when you're done creating that, this is what you share with your video editors to make sure your videos look consistent with the rest of your branding all across your platforms. From there, what you can do is you can incorporate your branding into your videos. So you could do this by maybe using LED lights that have your brand colors. You could maybe wear the same colors as your brand colors. You could even wear a t-shirt with your logo on it if you want to. Now, all of these things are not necessary, it just helps. But once your video editor has these things and they have your brand board, they can then go in and they can use the brand elements that you gave them. So they can use your logo, they can use your branding colors, they can use your fonts in your videos, so your videos look exactly like the other posts that you're putting out on social media. Another thing to think about when creating videos and your brand's personality is the actual music that you choose to put behind your videos. Now, as a business owner, you most likely can't use all the trending sounds that your friends are using on social media because your video could possibly get taken down for that. And I'm gonna create another video about that another day. But you can choose music that matches your brand's personality. For example, if you're making videos for children, you don't want to use serious or corporate music inside of the video because that's either going to scare them off or they're just going to be confused looking at the video and it's going to give them a weird feeling. But, if you put happy and playful music, this is something that they're more used to, they're used to hearing that type of music. So that's the type of music you want to put in a video. So another example in the music area is I had a client. She worked with nonprofits. So she was technically in a corporate background, but she's like, I don't like corporate music. I absolutely hate it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. What type of music would you prefer? Her knowing her brand's personality and her identity, she's like, I want music that feels more light. So I went and I found her light music that sounded more happier and less corporate, and she was very satisfied. So knowing your brand's personality and knowing these different things can really make a big difference in how your video looks and how it sounds when you're putting it out. Now, I'm actually doing a series on outsourcing your video editing for 20 days in a row. We are now on day 6 and we got 14 more to go. So if you have any questions, comment them down below and I will see you in the next video.